Right guys, welcome back to another video on my Vauxhall Insignia. Now, today is a video you've probably all been waiting for. We're going to be installing the full set of Stance Plus coilovers onto, well, obviously my Insignia. Now, I bought these a while ago. They're brand spanking new. The person I bought them off actually obviously bought them brand new, but then never installed them. So they're obviously never been installed into a car, and I can't wait to get them on. My car is currently running on lowering springs, but one of the front shocks is knackered, and I don't know, I just think it'll ride a lot better and drive better on these coilovers. And I do apologise, my throat is a bit weird. I honestly think I'm cutting down with a cold. So before we crack on with this video, please give this video a thumbs up. That'll help it get recognised and help this video get to other people who are probably going to do the same thing on their Insignia, so they know what they're doing and know what to expect. So yeah, smash that thumbs up button. Drop a wee comment on your thoughts on this video, and if you need any questions at all, I'll try and answer them. Also subscribe if you're new, because I probably might have more content on Insignia in the future, plus my other cars. But with that being said, let's get stuck into today's video. Another thing worth mentioning, I already went ahead and bought brand new top mount bushes and the bearings and all. I would recommend you do that, because chances are the ones that are on your car are probably not fit for purpose, potentially, you know. So yeah, I would highly recommend getting new top mounts for your front shock absorbers or the front coilovers. Anyway, see, obviously here is one of the front coilovers. Now, as I said, I have gone and bought brand new top mounts right here. But yeah, when you buy these brand new, they don't come with these, so yeah, I would recommend you buy brand new top mounts for when you put these on your car. Another thing, is actually freezing today, like it's really bloody cold. But anyway, off camera, I'm just gonna get the car jacked up, because actually I've got my mobile mechanic. Can't speak properly today. But anyway, I've got my mobile mechanic coming around just to give me a wee hand, just make the job easier and just to get it done quicker too, because two hands are better than one, because my hands are a bit useless today. And yeah, anyway, let's rock on. Yeah, right, here's my Insignia now. Like, ride height wise, it sits not too bad. I mean, the only thing is, right, it sits lower at the front than it does at the back. Now, I do want it a lot lower at the back, if I'm honest. I mean, I want the back end as low as it can go, but I am going to put in the little adjuster cups at the back, but on its lowest setting. On the front, you need to be careful, because I mean, right, let's just say, right, that's how low it is at the moment, and the subframe still gets beached and gets like stuck on various speed bumps. Like, I'm not sure if you know the ones I'm talking about, but there is certain speed bumps that the subframe on this car like actually touches if you're not too careful. But as I said, you do need to be careful in general with lowered cars, but that's to be expected anyway. But anyway, let's get her jacked up, and I'll wait for my mechanic to come round and we can get started.
Right, I'm under the subframe there, so I'm guessing it's it looks all pretty clean, this. What? The drop.
But yeah, this shock was like leaking oil quite badly out there, but that's like the lowering springs that are on anyway. Right, 2 bolts there, drop link, and one thing at the top. I came off alright, yeah. Like, these fucking bolts coming out no problem at all.
Same here, yeah. Nice, yeah. Fucking I've had a few rusty jobs on it. Been to fucking Starbucks and fucking yacht. Yeah. Fucking massively hard to drink tons of caffeine. I'm having coffee at fucking midnight and I'm sleeping like a baby.
But I mean,
oh shit.
what fucking coffee? No. I mean, I guess it's alright. I mean, this is the one that's burst anyway, but I mean, like, these have taken some abuse, I'm not gonna lie, like, especially with the roads around here, like.
A bit alright so far. I'll get there.
Right guys, so there's actually one problem encountered when putting these coilovers on, but it's something pretty simple that you can do yourself. So basically, the coilovers come with a big nut that goes on top of the kind of top mount, which is this big thick one here. Now what you want to do is, now bearing in mind this for yourself, is use your original nut from your standard shock absorbers. They're very thin, and it allows the sandwich plate on top of the strut tower to sandwich up properly. So I'll show you that shortly. Right, so yeah, what you want to do is you want to use your original skinny nut rather than the one you're supplied with. So something to bear in mind. So we're going to swap this over off camera and then get the coilovers on. Anyway, that's the front coilovers on. But I mean, what I'll do is once the car's actually on the ground, we'll put it and adjust it, because I mean, well, the rear ones, they're going pretty much as lowish as they can go. But the fronts, I mean, obviously, as I said, like, the subframe was like hitting certain speed bumps, so yeah, I'll probably won't need to piss about with the ride height, but I mean, it's nothing like too complicated. I mean, it's just like, I've got a wee kind of spanner in the shed where I can obviously adjust the ride height there and all that, but we'll do that at the end, just so get the ride height setting perfectly. I mean, it won't scrape because the wheels aren't too wide anyway, so it's like, it'll be sweet anyway. But anyway, let's crack on. Right, so what I've just done is, I've roughly adjusted it at both sides. I mean, like, I don't want it too low to the extent it's going to fucking like, but I mean, whatever's happen is probably going to happen. But this is the crappy little kind of tool you get with the car, and I mean, it does the job, but you'd be surprised. When these are brand new, you can pretty much do it by hand. But like a wee tip, like, to make sure the ride height is the same at both sides, is to basically count the threads from the bottom of the bit there to the top, just so obviously, well, between that bit there and that bit there, just count the threads, both sides, till they're both the same. That gives you a good idea of how, just make sure the height of both sides is the same. But that's on now, so when you jack up the side, or jack up the back, and then crack on with it.
No.
Yeah, I never know.
Oh no, it's actually quite high, this end. Oh no, hang on. So it's not. Well,
oh. Yeah.
Oh, fucking damn. My jack was jamming.
Oh, yeah, that's actually quite low. I mean, the thing is, to be fair, right, once the car's weighted up properly and once we get the back done, then it'll obviously, you know, that'll change, to be fair. It might need adjusted as well.
Oh,
like,
for sure. I mean, it'll probably need to set. Yeah, you'd need to settle, won't it? Yeah, get the figure.
Because I mean, like, yeah, I think we'll definitely see what it's like when it's all done, to be honest. But we'll get the rear duct up and then crack on with that. Yeah, that tyre doesn't look very good, if I'm honest, like. Right, so the process for this side basically is, we've got 2 bolts there, then there's like one at the bottom, which, I'll try and show you now. Got it, Bob. Right there, literally right at the bottom of the shock, you can't miss it. So it's 1 bolt there, 2 there, and we need to disconnect the trailing arm there. Where is it? Yeah, we'll need to disconnect that bolt right there to then drop the trailing arm to get the spring out. So I'll set up the camera and we'll crack on.
No force on the things. I've got that, and then there's eyeless.
Oh, you bastard.
How you doing? It's just Luke here. I was just on the phone. They're already about a couple of rear mounts.
Tell you what, right, these are absolutely knackered. 2 seconds. I mean, we put these right in, right, they're just, yeah, they're not moving, like. But so unfortunately I had to spend like more money than I wanted to and order brand new top mounts, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna reuse these, but if they were in good condition, but unfortunately they're not. I mean, that top, they're just, yeah, they're worse than I thought, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So unfortunately I had to get brand new top mounts of these. Well, gonna pick them up in half an hour and then we'll crack on the rest of the work. So see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, a wee update while my mechanic's away getting new top mounts. Springs on, the adjuster thing is on, and here is the new shock and the old one. Now the only thing is, right, well, there's another shock over there, but I have to basically, because I can't actually remove this, I cut that off there, obviously, because I want to put these onto the coilers, just because it might just stop dirt and crap getting into the bit there. But yeah, so that's on there, just waiting on the new top mounts. Springs on, everything's going pretty well. I'll be back in a minute with the new top mounts. What I'm doing right now, while I wait for my mechanic, is I'm going to, well, when I say I'm going to, I've actually already done it. I quickly gave all the rear subframe I rubbed down, got rid of all the kind of loose surface rust and things like that, and just went over it with some nice wax oil. Because bear in mind, I use this car like every day. It's done daft miles, and I want to make it last as potentially as long as possible. But to be fair, the suspension of this car is pretty good. Like, all the bushes are pretty damn good. I mean, this is like a 2009 Insignia, so this is one of the early ones, and it's bloody good. Like, I mean, I don't care what anyone says, these Insignias are built to last, and this one is a prime example. And I've seen these with like 200,000+ miles on the clock, and they're still going strong. So I mean, nobody can chat shit about Insignias. The only thing that lets these cars down is like the DPFs and all that kind of crap, really, you know, the emissions control stuff. That's what lets these cars down. But once you get like the DPF gutted out and mapped out, then these cars are completely different, honestly, guys. And yeah, I do encourage you to gut your DPF and get it mapped out. I highly encourage it. And I mean, thing is, there's some say it will pass an MOT, some say they don't, but I mean, just get a friendly MOT, you'll be fine. I'm all kind of like had wax oil in it, plus the kind of fuel filler pipe that comes down there. I also did, I mean, I generally did the whole subframe. I'm not even joking. Like, I mean, obviously I went round the front, rubbed it all down. I didn't miss any like nooks and crannies. When, I mean, I don't do things half-arsed. I mean, I just did my best to get all the crap off and all around the subframe. And it, I mean, you could just fuck it. I mean, if you wanted to be really fussy, you could drop the subframe and get it blasted and powder coated. But I mean, it's only an Insignia. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's not an old, it's not my Ford Capri. Like, so yeah. And there we have it. Nice brand new top mounts. Let's get these on. Yeah. Right, now that's all the shocks on, let's get her down on the ground and see how she sits.
One eternity later.
Right, so this is probably the weirdest ending to a video I've ever done. Believe it or not, right, since that last clip you probably would have seen, like when the coilovers were being installed, that was filmed like actually many months ago. Reason being, after that I kind of lost some footage, problems with the camera, all that kind of nonsense, and since then this car has ran out of MOT, has been parked up here for about a few weeks now, and I've got another car using every day, and I'm having a little bit of problems getting this MOT'd. For legal reasons I can't go into why that is, but I'll get it MOT'd, and I'm potentially going to sell the car purely because it's costing me quite a lot of money to insure, and that's the main reason why this car, don't get me wrong, this is one of the best cars I've ever owned for using every day. But at the moment, with my current circumstances, I'm trying to like save money for like other more important things. Spending a lot of money on car insurance for a daily is just not realistic or wise in the head. Whereas the wee car I've got over there, which I'm not going to tell you what it is because I might do a reveal video on it because it's an okay car. I might do that, I don't know yet. But yeah, so that's a lot cheaper to insure, cheap to run and maintain. So yeah, I've got that. So basically this car is now sitting doing nothing, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, as you can see in the last clip there, it's sitting really nice now, and I can confirm that in the time that I've been driving it after the coilovers were installed, it's handling absolutely amazing. The ride is really good, it's not too harsh. It's actually better than the standard suspension with the lowering springs. So I would recommend, if you've got an Insignia with lowering springs, and they are atrocious, I know that for a fact, get yourself a good set of coilovers and it rides so much better. So I'd highly recommend these Stance Plus coilovers, they are very good. You get them on eBay, don't really need to link it because they're quite easy to get a hold of. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video, because I'm not filming that much content at the moment, and this video is pretty old and I've not even uploaded it yet, but I'm hoping to hopefully get it up soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later.